Hello my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to the last reading for the week. Now tomorrow we're going to be doing the full moon reading, but instead of doing it in the morning, I'm going to do it in the live at night. So please make sure to catch that if you can. I'm going down to like one core video for the weeklies, doing the Celtic Cross and the energies for the week. Also in the live, if you are a member, I will pull 3 cards for you for your upcoming weekly energy. So that's a perk of becoming a member on the channel. So I highly suggest it because it's really decently priced. It's like you can get, you can be a member for $2.99 a month and you get that in the lives. You get to interact with me as well. So, and you get an extra videos on Fridays, or most Fridays. Okay, so that's, I mean, it's a really good deal. And it helps the channel, helps me, of course, along with ad revenue and all of that, okay? So if you're interested, go ahead and do that. And I will see you on the live on Sunday. There'll be a badge beside your name. If you, with Patreon, I keep a list. So it doesn't matter if you go on Patreon as well. But with memberships, at least I see the little badge beside your name. So I'm aware that you're a member, and then we can go from there. Okay? So let's see here. We have the spirit of place. We have cleaning house. And we have wishing well. I like these. I feel that it's just saying the same thing that it's been saying all week. Be in the present moment. Celebrate what you've got right now with the 4. I'm feeling very much the 4 of Wands. Don't stay stuck or stagnant. Don't try to control everything. Celebrate as much as you can. And, yeah, you know, take the time to heal and rest what needs to be healed. All of these things happen like in the right now, right? Right now. Just take the time. Be in the present moment. And while you're doing that as well, the other thing that I find really helps, not just meditation or being in the spirit of place like we were talking about yesterday, just being in the now, concentrating on the one thing, is also cleaning house. You know, there's something about just doing repetitive action. You know, even just this sweeping motion, there's a meditative thing to it. I will go and clean something that's, it's kind of a mindless thing. That's what happens, is that your body is physically doing something it's done a million times before. And you kind of go into a rhythm. And that's the rhythm that's kind of helping you out. And the more you do, you see the change, right? Decluttering offers a presence of being, because then it's not mindless. It's more like you have to concentrate on decluttering. You're concentrating on everything you're looking at, and it gives your mind a break from the things that, you know, you think, oh, I have this problem to solve and this thing to do and this problem to solve. You're in the present moment. You have to be, okay? When you're decluttering, you have to kind of be right in there. So I feel that it's not only good for you staying in the present moment, it's also good for you to take a break from all the stuff that's bugging you. And also when you're done, you get a great sense of accomplishment, right? You get to celebrate a little bit. Oh, well, I cleaned out that corner, it looks great, right? And the last thing they have for you is 48. When you bring it back down, it's 13, and actually it's 12, and it comes down to 3, which is creativity. We had wishing from the heart yesterday. And I see wishing well again. And I feel for myself that it's kind of saying, because she's walking away from it, especially, I feel the important part is to put your coin in the wishing well and then let it go. Just let it go. Okay? People who do that, they infuse the coin with their wishes, and then they throw it in, and then they let it go. So please do the same. It was in a different deck. It was the energies of the 7 Oracle, but it was the same card. Just don't stay there looking at it and keep repeating, I'm wishing, I'm wishing, I'm wishing. It's like sending your dreams up and going, you know, this is what I want, and you offer it to the universe, then the universe takes it from you, and then you move on. You move on to where you need to go to start making the wish happen so that the universe can work with you. It's the biggest thing I can, it's the best advice that I can give you at this point, especially with the Chariot, right? These are about letting inspiration hit you because you're keeping either your mind busy, you're meditating, you're keeping yourself busy. You're keeping the body busy and you're staying in presence of mind. You're not thinking of the future. You're not trying to solve all the world's problem. You're just being in the right now. This can do a lot for you, Pisces. It does a lot for me. I can just concentrate. I've started a new walking thing that I do every day because I want to improve my health. That's one of my goals. And I took a step. I got an app, I paid for it, and I'm doing it every day. Because they say if you pay for something, you'll value it more than for free. And I tend to believe that, even though I wish it wasn't the case. But you do tend to, because you've paid money for it, right? So it's like I paid for it, I should use it. Some people, they still don't, but I will. I'm going to give it the real good try to see how much of a difference it makes in my life. So I did that. And the physical activity helped me because I was in the present moment. I had to concentrate on the movements that I was doing. They wanted you to walk a certain way. They wanted you to move a certain way. And then you have spirit of place. I did 10 minutes of meditation. So I had to be in this moment, very present. So those two things, they kind of reset you. They help you find, I don't know, your center again, so that you can start working more efficiently. Okay, so definitely try it and get enough rest this week, for the end of this week, I should say. I just feel that a lot of you have been very tired. There's a lot of fatigue going on. It could be just end of end of winterism, because we're going into the last week, or the last weeks of February. And by the way, happy Pisces season. Yes, happy Pisces season. All right. Five of Pentacles showing up again, all by yourself, right? Sometimes this feels like a very lonely journey when you're trying to do something. That's the other thing, okay? Maybe lead yourself out to getting more support from people. This is an old thing that kind of stays. You know, I only have a certain amount of people. I don't trust anybody else. Yeah. Let yourself go out there, okay? Because I feel with these two cards, I feel that there's a lot of burden on your shoulders, doing everything on your own. You're like, I'm doing everything. I have to do everything. I don't have enough time in a day. It's time to point that out. You're not alone. That's the thing. You're not alone. Ask for help. Even if you're not anybody at home, if you're out there, coworkers, ask for help. Bosses, ask for help. Not whine for help, ask for help. You know, like going, look, I've got a lot on my plate. I need some help, okay? If they're asking too much of you, tell them, I'm spread thin as it is. I would need help. I'm, you know, like, just give them the facts. Don't hold back. This doesn't mean that they'll help you, but it's worth asking for, right? If you have friends, ask for their support, ask for their help. Maybe they can help you now so you can help them later. You know, sometimes it's sharing the burden. Sharing the burden, absolutely. You've been carrying it on your own for a very long time. I know some people in the comments will say, I have nobody to share anything with. Well, that's, as nasty as that's a personal choice. That's a personal choice. You don't need to be alone. There are other people on the planet. You can join groups. You can talk to people. You can share of yourself. Absolutely. Okay? So if it's your personal choice, it's your personal choice. I can't trust anybody. You don't have to give them your credit card number. Okay? You don't have to, I don't know, put them in your will. You can join groups. You can get an affinity for people who like the same things as you, without making a lifelong commitment. But put yourself out there and start speaking. There might be some people who will want to listen, who will offer some great advice, or even just an ear. Okay? And don't make it just about typing. Make connections, one-on-ones, face-to-face. I know it's an odd thing in this day and age to do that. People tend to kind of hide, but it's time to kind of put yourself out there, okay, and invite people to do that themselves. There's so much more to be felt when you are face-to-face, when you're looking at each other, when you're speaking to each other. Sometimes it's awkward, sometimes it feels a little shy, especially when you're talking to somebody for the first time. But get past it. Make it make an effort to do it. Make an effort to make a connection so people can look at each other in the eye again, can feel each other's energy again. Okay? All right. Technology was meant to relieve us of burdens. It wasn't meant to disconnect us. And we have to realize that, right? Take your eyes off the phone, put your eyes on a person, as weird as it may be. The Chariot is coming in again. And the embodiment of Cups. That is absolutely the King of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful cards. So yeah, the idea is to stay calm, is to stay in your calm emotions, to gain the wisdom that you need to move forward from the heart space, to move with the Chariot, right? To go with the flow. This is such a beautiful card. And I didn't even realize, but there's the 7 again, right? To get past those choices of not knowing what to do, right? The 7 is like defending yourself. The 7 is researching. The 7 is safeguarding. The 7 is choices, choices, choices. It's all about choices. So it's a choice, but in the end, the Chariot is about movement. It's about picking a lane and going in there. So pick a lane, go in there, okay, in everything you do. But do it in the present moment, okay? Practice this. Practice mindful meditation. Practice being of the moment. Cleaning it's really good for that, I'm telling you. Because you can't be working with, sprays that have, dangerous stuff and not paying attention to what you're doing, because that's dangerous, right? You wouldn't want to spray bleach in your head or whatever on your face. You know what I mean. When you're, cleaning toilets. I know some people say, well, I don't use that anymore. That's fine. But even the natural stuff, you don't want to be eating it. It's still dangerous. Even essential oils can be dangerous. So just don't, you have to be in the present moment. You have to be paying attention to what you're doing. Be mindful. Mindful is the word right now. Mindful of the moment. Don't be trying to solve all the problems at once while you're doing things. Give your mind a shutdown break. The shut off switch. Go, psh. Okay, right now I'm concentrating on this. Right now I'm concentrating on this. Take one thing at a time. If you're bad at remembering things and that's a part of your problem, make a list every day at the end of the day for the things that you want to accomplish the next day. And don't live in that list. Just write it down, let it go, like the wishing well. Just write the list down and say, I would like to do all of these things. It is for you to peruse during the day, so that if there's something important that you want to do that you don't want to forget, it's on the list and you'll see it, right? So before the end of that day, you'll know. I'm telling you, lists are important. and they relieve the burden of the mind. You know that list exists. You're going to be more willing to let go of that round robin of things. Just write it down. You know, I've got to contact that person. I've got to do like one video. I've got to, you know, work on someone's reading. I've got to, these are the things that I would write down. And by the end of the day, I know the things that I need to have accomplished and the things that if not, I can push to the next day. Okay? So please, 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 when you have that list, then whatever you're doing in that moment, concentrate on that. Just put all of your energy into that. Just being mindful without rushing to the next things or thinking you're going to forget things, it's going to help you. It's going to relieve your burden. If there's something that you can delegate to somebody, heck yeah, do that. Okay? If they're there and they're doing nothing and they can help, I'm talking to, you know, parents who have living children in the house who don't do enough, like sometimes mine do. It's time to just give them the responsibility of making those decisions. Okay? Sometimes we just like to take away from everybody, right? I'll do that for you. I'll do it so that you can, you know, relax. Well, you need to relax too. All right, so let's pull. Okay, let's pull from these cards. Okay, so this, I recognize, I don't remember the name though. You guys probably, it's a place that exists on this planet. But in here, in there is the 3 of Pentacles. So again, we're building stuff and we don't necessarily need to do it alone. You're getting the help of spirit. That's easy enough. You increase your energy output levels. You start feeling more within yourself. You can contact them directly. They will answer you. Okay? One way or another. Even if it's a no, you've got to figure it out yourself. They will answer you. Absolutely. And then you have the people who are physically around you. Physically but spiritually part of you as everybody is, who can help you along your way. They can sense your energy. They may very well just be very happy to give you a hand, to help you try solve your problems, okay? Sometimes when you share of yourself when it comes to those things, it's also a place to build a bond, right? A friendship, a closeness. Camaraderie is the word that's coming in. Where you feel better around somebody's energy. Instead of just being in their space, you're in their energy. Which is nice. Okay? Right. And this is, I can see it, is the 8 of Swords. And I think that just helps you get past the blocks. It's time to think of creative ways of all ways to revisit old ways, make them new again. In other words, reconnecting with people. That's an old thing that went away that we need to reconnect with, absolutely. Of finding solutions to our problems today. We have more time than ever to think our way through problems, but also think our way round and round problems. That's why there's more people on medication for depression than ever before. Because before there was more of a community, right? To help you along, to maybe pull you out of it, to maybe have you speak and share. Now we're more isolated than ever, this is the card of isolation. And obviously it's time to be in the present moment and ask for help. To try to break that pattern. To help you out of that kind of thinking. Now, I could sit here and say, oh, it's good to be grateful every day. But if you're not feeling it, it's not going to happen, right? When you are stressed out, when you're doing this, your mind is not, Your mind is not in the space, even if somebody was to stand in front of you and say, you need to be grateful for everything, you know, like life hands you, and, you know, there's people on the other side of the world who are starving. You just, you know, shut up. And it's the truth, okay? It's the truth. You may not want to admit it. You may not say it out loud. But when you are trying to deal with your own stuff, because it's very personal to you, you are dealing with your environment. You're dealing with what you're dealing with here, okay? It doesn't make it doesn't make it right or wrong. It just makes it what it is. And it doesn't matter how many nice posts you see. If you're having a hard time, you don't really want anybody to be your cheerleader in your face. It just, cheerleading, it's just you going, why are you so happy, right? You want direction. You want to get out of it. You want somebody to tell you, how is it going to make it better? So, don't be mad at people who are happy, who are making their stuff happen. If you're in this mindset a little bit like just, I don't know, you know, this is the stuff they're telling you. Make your wishes, let them go. Set them free. Okay? Share your burden with other people. Don't carry it alone. There are beams of light. These 4 white wands are people or situations or things where you can, oh yes, they're even saying, there's some programming out there that can actually relieve your burden. It's not just people, it's things. It's people, things, spirit. Use it all. Utilize it all. Keep your state of calm. And that's not necessarily even just happy, just knowing that, you know, the waves will recede, you will get time, things will get better. And then do the things that get you out of this mood, okay? Meditate, concentrate on your breathing or different parts of your body. Sometimes they, you know, they start at the top of your head and go to your toes to relax you. That's a present moment reading, meditation, not reading. And then clean the house. Concentrate on one corner, a drawer, anything. And just, you know, clean it up. Okay. So it says, in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. I like this. It's a hopeful card. It's even if you are having difficulties right now, you will unblock. You will move forward. Things will feel better when the support starts coming in. Are you writing these down? So I'm not telling you, be grateful. The world's a great place. You're full of blessings. I'm telling you, write these things down. Try them. Okay? Walk in beauty, wondrous universe. Oh, there's the card of gratitude. And there's also the card of Merlin. Okay? The fact of the matter is, Pisces, you do have the tools to help you. This too shall pass. Things will start moving. And you will feel powerful again. You will feel back in control of yourself again. So this is kind of like your hopes and fears, right? You're hoping for the best, but today, you're not feeling the best. You're feeling tired, worn out. But it's okay. Everything will eventually work itself out. There will be smooth sailing. You will walk in beauty. You will make your dreams come true. We all have these moments when we feel a little bit off, right? Not the greatest. Not the most wonderful in the world. This feels kind of And that's okay. You're allowed. Absolutely, you're allowed. I know I've said this before, but dancing really does do it for me. It re-energizes me in very wonderful ways. So I like dancing. I pick a few of my favorite songs. Okay. So you have material harvest. Your ship will come in, your harvest will, your crop will grow, you will be fruitful at the end of this. You just got to give it a chance. That's all. Okay? Got to give it a chance. There's going to be ebbs and flows. There's going to be moments that you feel great, others that you don't feel so great. You're all just figuring it out. That's all. You're just all figuring it out. Okay? Yeah, see, I see that 4 again, that discontent and boredom. It's, sometimes you get that feeling of, and you know what, sometimes it's just because you need a break. You need to get your mind off of things, that's all. You need a mini break. Maybe sometimes it's just as easy as taking a weekend and shutting things down in the brain, okay? Shutting things down in the brain and doing something very different. Get out of the 4 walls, go take a walk. That doesn't cost much. And if you have a bit, then, you know, go to, I don't know, a restaurant with a friend. What I like to do is I like other people to talk to me. And then I get to be in their energy and listen to their stuff. And then it gets me out of my mind. Just make sure that you pick somebody who's not whining the entire time. But if they have something to share with you, the best thing you can say to a friend or somebody of support is like, tell me what's good in your life. Tell me what you've been thinking of to change in your life. Tell me that of your dreams and what's going on. When you say this, people just kind of step up to it. They want to offer you what they've been thinking about, what their aspirations are, and not many people get asked that question. So when you ask it to them, it's a breath of fresh air, and they will bombard you some really great energy, even some great ideas, some inspiration that you can take with you. There's another idea, okay? So get out of your discontent and boredom. If this is, because discontent and boredom sometimes is a great place to find insight to get out of it. But if you've just been stuck there for too long, you're just, you know, these things are coming in. You want these things to come in. But right now you're stuck. Then find a different barrel to look into. Find a different energy to tap into. Okay? That's the best way I can describe it to do. Just let it go, right? Put your wish in there and then go, all right, I want to be that. I want to do that. I can't figure it out right now, but it is still my wish, and I'm going to let it go. Even if your wish is, I want to do more, such as mine, I want to somehow transform and change and do more, but I'm not sure what that looks like. I'm going to put that in the wishing well right there. I'm going to put that energy out to the universe, and I'm going to let them offer me some advice on it. Okay? All right. Yeah, I feel like the energy is waning, but we are in Pisces season, so it's time to bump it back up, Pisces, okay? Maybe you're just tired. Maybe that super new moon just wore you right out there, Pisces. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, I see. I feel storm feels. You got that 9 again? Yeah, sad embrace. Another 9. So, I think you're just a little tired. I think you're just a little tired. Okay? I think that you're just, right now, thinking, I've tried just about everything and I'm not sure if it's going to work out. you need a different mindset. You need a different view. Okay? I'm looking at this card as well. You see on the mountain, there's a castle. Look in the background. Look, there's a castle. I feel that you're just kind of stuck there. You can see maybe what you want. Okay? You can see the castle in the background. But it feels like it's shaded from view. There's a building here, but it's shaded from view. It feels like it's mired somehow. You're not really seeing it. And a little bit of feeling, you know, sad. That's what I feel. I feel like even if somebody were to say, you know, be grateful, be happy with what you have right now, you'd say, oh, shut up. You know? But I will tell you, not that you should be grateful, but that things will be better. Things will get better. You'll get back in the flow of things. You will think that the universe is wondrous again. You will gain fruit in the end. You've just got to get through this part. Look at all these nines. You got the Hermit of the Nine. You've got 3 nines here. 4 nines. There's a lot of insight coming in. Remember, with nines, it's intense blessings, or sometimes when you're not feeling really blessed, you have the other side, right? You have the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles that are like great blessings, great abundance. And then you have the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, which is, oh, the road is so hard and my mind is driving me crazy. I feel that you're stuck in the 2 other 9s right now. But remember, there's the great ones, this one that's coming in. Okay? You're stuck in that 9, but you have both sides of that. So you're going to feel them intensely on both sides. You feel it intensely on both sides, right? So this too shall pass. This too shall pass. You will be all right. Momentum will pick up again. Please take the tricks that I have mentioned, the things to do, right? Again, meditation, listen to uplifting music, spend time with friends, have them share their uplifting energy, listen to them. Get rest. Rest is number 1 probably on the list. If you need a nap, go take a nap. After a nap, I think that life feels a lot better. Most of the time. Your mind just may be tired. You're just overtired from thinking, right? Oh, look at this. And, you know, yeah, 1 + 8 is what? 9. It's, you know, I'm going to say it right here. I think it's because you're trying to find your purpose. It's saying the power of purpose. It's a big thing. It's a huge thing. It's something that you really want, right? I want to know my purpose. I want to move in my purpose. And it may be taking a little more than you anticipated. You're just trying to figure out, what is it? Where do I really want to go? Do I really want to spin the wheel there? How do I get motivated? You're looking for that new thing, for that old thing that's going to be the new thing. You're looking for all the things. And it's kind of driving you a little crazy. That's it. That's all. It's a big thing. And it will happen. It will happen. You know, all things in time. All things in their good time as well. I mean, this is a very fruitful wheel if you look at it. Look at all the colors. Look at everything coming in. It's so very, very beautiful. And there's that bullseye in the middle. There you go, bullseye. You're gonna hone in on it. It's gonna become clear. Just chill. Just chill. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. It's good sometimes to get down to the grind, really think about what you're going to do, but then every once in a while it's good to go, okay, I'm going to break it. I'm going to take a break now. I'm going to take, yeah. Look at this. Again, bearing fruit, and there's 3 again. There's a lot of Empress energy and a lot of 9 energy coming in. So this is your validation, or your confirmation, I should say, that yes, things will end up working out. You have material harvest, bearing fruit. You're going to get what's coming to you. Absolutely. Okay? The good stuff. It sounds almost nefarious when I say you're going to get what's coming to you. But you're going to get what you desire. Okay? You're going to get a physical manifestation of what you're working on. Absolutely. You're working way too hard for that not to happen for you. But you're putting in a lot of burden on yourself for it to happen. You're putting an awful lot of pressure on yourself at this point. It's time to just kind of, let yourself take care of yourself. I mean, that's all I keep hearing. It's just try to take better care of yourself at this point. Okay. Yeah. Take care of those negative energies coming in. Absolutely. That's what I feel. I feel like it's, when you do, the Ace of Inspiration, the Ace of Wands comes in. As soon as you start doing that, inspiration will come back. You will get re-energized. Something will come in. But you've got to burn. I always love this card. You've got to burn those cobwebs. That's your mind causing this muck crap that's going on. And as soon as you clear out some of that, you make room, the flame will be able to have oxygen to burn and then burn away the rest of it, okay? So you just got to give yourself enough time to kind of recharge, rejuvenate, get back into the swing of things, take better care of yourself. That's it. That's it for this week anyway, my beautiful ones. It's so hard to be on a mission sometimes, right? You're like, I know, I want, and you're willing to do the work, but somewhere in there you get a little screwed up or mucked up, and then it's like you get caught in a spiraling down, vortex of crap that gets you stuck there. And look at all the beautiful colors on the table. Look at all of them. Look how gorgeous they are. You've got so much to pick from. Yet all you really want is an arrow, a focus, a go there, follow this. And I think that deep down we know where we need to go. Okay? You know where you need to be. You know where you need to begin. You have a seed that you can definitely start working on. But somehow, some way, we start loading on one thing after another in our minds. And, well, if I work on that, then I have to work on this. And if I do this, I have to do this. And then I have to prepare this, and I have to do this before I can ever do this. We muck ourselves up so that we end up either giving up or just feeling completely overwhelmed. Start with one task. Do that one thing. Give yourself a break. Give yourself a breather. Give yourself room to be inspired again, to get the next great idea, to follow through in that one. Okay? It's just pacing yourself. It's taking care of yourself. All right, my beautiful Pisces. That's it for me for this week. I'm very, very tired, and I'm holding a lot of stress in my neck and my shoulders right now. I'm actually thinking I need a nap. I slept fine last night, but this reading is just kind of woof. My eyes are closing. I'm so tired. All right, so get plenty of rest, okay? Get plenty of rest. Do what I told you here. Do at least one of them, a couple of them. Try to re-energize yourself. And then come back to me tomorrow for the beautiful week coming up. And tomorrow night for the Let's see, the moon in Virgo, did I say? Yeah, the full moon in Virgo. I'm going to do a reading around the full moon in Virgo in the live, and then I'm going to have a great little chit chat with the members. Like I said, you still have time. Go sign up to be a member. It'll give you a badge, and when you come in the room, we can look at your energies for the week, help you out, give you, like, I love that Spirit comes in and tells you what you can expect, and kind of, you know, then you can kind of gear yourself in that energetic, you know, direction to help yourself either overcome or really grab onto all the opportunities. All right, my beautiful Pisces, I will see you tomorrow. Take good care of yourself. Bye for now.